Shraddha, you've also seen lows in your career, and there was a point of time you've even come out and spoken about it, that you battled anxiety.
No, I had those tough days as well. I think I know what you mean.
Who are you when you are in love? What kind of a lover are you?
I am.
I want to ask you that have you ever had a massive fight or broken up because you caught somebody lying to you? How did you deal with it? I remember meeting her in 2013 in Calcutta during Ashiki 2 promotions. 10 years. Yes, I've known her for a decade. And one thing that has remained the same about her is that she's never changed. She's still the beautifully, hello.
Thank you, Nayan.
Finally, we are meeting after 3 years.
It's been a while.
It's been a long
It's
time.
been a while. I'm so happy to be doing these interviews today and seeing you and seeing everybody else also. It's exciting.
I want to ask you, are you nervous? Are you excited?
Both. I'm feeling both. I literally am feeling like this is my first film. Are people going to come to the theaters to watch it? Are people going to get entertained? I hope that they like the film. I hope that they enjoy it.
Yeah.
All of this is going on in my mind right now. It's so amazing that after Pathan, for Pathan, people have just gone to the theaters.
Yeah. Shraddha, I also want to ask you that, you come from a legacy where you have met these people as kids also. Do you remember the first time you and Ranbir actually met?
We have photographs together. We have pictures together where I think right after my Mundan I had gone for one of my dad's shoots and he was there. I was very small. I don't remember that very clearly. But I do remember, I remember Rishi uncle and while growing up and Ridhima, who's Ranbir's sister. I do have those vague memories, but mostly when I see the pictures, I'm like, okay, I have a slight memory of this. But yes, we've all grown up together and we've been a part of the same industry and we would tag along with our families for shoots and all of that used to happen.
Today when you do a film with him, is this the first film that you guys have been offered together?
Yes,
Oh,
this
lovely.
is. I had heard a lot of things about him. I heard that people said that, if you work with Ranbir, you're going to have a great time working with him. He's a dream to work with. He's an amazing actor. And actors love working with him. And I don't believe anything that anybody says unless I experience it firsthand. So I really admired him as an actor. He's loved for being a fabulous actor. So I was curious to know how he's going to be on set, and I have to tell you that he is so in tune with his craft, and he just brings magic on the big screen. And it was an absolute pleasure to experience that with him. He's very, very sincere about what he does. He's very level-headed and shant about what he does. And that is really cool. I would say very, very cool to see that effortlessness come on the big screen. And he reminds me of, the acting prowess of Mr. Bachchan in Mr. Bachchan's younger days.
Shraddha, you've also seen lows in your career, and there was a point of time you've even come out and spoken about it, that you battled anxiety.
Right.
During COVID, a lot of people actually came out and spoke about the anxiety levels that they were hitting.
Absolutely, I feel like that has been a part of me, and I think that a lot of people have their own troubles, their own anxieties. Who doesn't experience ups and downs in their lives, and I had shared it before, and it's something that I'm not shy of sharing because I think that it's the most real thing we all experience. people might be portraying their lives in a different way, and they might be, trying to show certain sides of them that are very perfect or happy all the time, but that's not reality. Reality is where, ups and downs happen, and it's how you come out of those ups and downs that are those true moments that test your resilience. So, and we all go through it. It's something that I had those tough days as well. I think I know what you mean.
This movie has a very different take on love. Also very modernized today's take on love. How are you when you are in love? What kind of a lover are you?
I am very, I think, mushy. Like full, how do you say? Really mushy, cheesy, like flowers, all about flowers and handwritten notes, handwritten cards and those gestures. And so I'm all about that, and I feel like that's the kind of love that I want, and that's the kind of love that I believe in.
Does it become difficult for a person like you aligning to today's definition of love, which has become like Shahrukh sir rightfully said on Coffee with Karan once, that we've all become very emotionally detached from each other. Does it become difficult for people like you then, like people who think like you and me, maybe?
Do you also believe in?
Of course, I believe in my mum and dad wala love, which is almost non-existent in today's times.
I mean, it's like, that's what I was thinking also, when people are talking about these terms, situationships and all these new terms that exist, I'm just like, kya hai wo? Matlab, kya? What is, okay, I mean, it's like, okay, what about eternal love, that beautiful kind of love? So, yeah, you and I are on the same page with that.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible, because I feel like I'm a very optimistic, and I'm an optimistic person. I like to believe in fairy tales. So I'm a believer.
I want to ask you that have you ever like had a massive fight or broken up because you caught somebody lying to you?
Yes, and I feel like we've all experienced jhootis and makkars in our lives, right? So yeah, even I have.
How did you deal with it?
I think if you anybody who deals with any kind of makkari, there's only one route. You have to leave. Exit.
In a day of social media, there are also a lot of ups and downs, right? You are one of the most loved people on social media, but there's a lot of trolling that keeps happening. There's a lot of hatred, and I think amplification of hatred that happens also because of the reportage that happens when we are writing like this person got trolled, this person, and you must have read and seen so many of those stories also happening. What do you think we are becoming? Like, what is your take on how social media bullying, it's a form of bullying, is being amplified and glorified?
I hear these conversations about trolling or someone getting trolled, or people tell me also that tune in with that. I don't connect with those aspects. I like to connect with things that inspire me, and things that fuel me, and things that make me feel like, okay, I want to do better, or I want.
Thank you so much for doing this. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you.